What's your favorite scary story?
Thank you for joining us today on this very special episode of the Lazy Afternoon Show. My name is LeNard.
I'm Bree.
And today we're going to talk about our favorite scary stories and ghost pictures and stuff. And it is officially October. Welcome to it. It is a glorious time. So we've compiled a little list of our favorite scary things that happen.
Yes, I have a list right here of the scariest things kids have ever said.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So, you want to just get started?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, might as well.
I'm going to read them off. I think I have 10 of them, but
okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, starts off. My 3-year-old daughter said, "You're the best mommy I have had so far." I said, "But I'm the only mommy you've ever had." As she walked away, she said, "That's what all the other mommies said, too." While changing my daughter in front of the open closet door, she kept looking around me and laughing. I asked her what was so funny. She said, "The man." To which I replied, "What man?" She then pointed at the closet and said, "The man with the snake neck." I turned around and nothing was there.
Oh.
Yeah. So somebody...
Snake neck?
Like hanging, like...
Oh.
Somebody hung themselves.
Yeah. Gosh.
The
thing about this is that children...
They already can be very scary.
And if these are like true stories, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Alright. Third one, I think.
Yep.
I was sound asleep, and around 6 a.m. I was woken up by my 4-year-old daughter's face inches from mine. She looked right into my eyes and whispered, "I want to peel all your skin off."
Oh, dear God.
My 4-year-old always thought that the rattling of the water pipes in the kitchen cupboards were white wolves, and the sound always scared her. One day she was sitting at the kitchen table, and she said, "Mom, the white wolves aren't bad, they're our friends." I encouraged the idea by saying, "Yes, the white wolves are protecting us, they're our friends." Then my daughter added in, "They're our friends, but not the man who crawls on the floor and stands by my bed."
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I got some creepy ones going on.
Some of these are really good.
I work in a preschool. There's a small kitchenette area in our classroom that the kids use during free time for playing house or whatever pretend games they think up. There was one little girl that I was keeping a close eye on, mostly because of how withdrawn from the other kids she was. I noticed she was playing with a baby doll in the kitchenette, rocking it back and forth and singing to it. She then took the baby, shoved it into the play oven, and slammed the door shut. She turned around, looked straight at me, and said, "Sometimes bad babies go into timeout."
Oh my God.
It makes me wonder what kind of home life some of these kids had. It's kind of sad.
I would guess they had awful ones myself.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put baby in an oven.
Because of timeout, no less. When I was a waitress, I watched a little girl about 4 stab her plastic fork into her sandwich repeatedly, saying, "Die, die, die." When I asked her what she was doing, she replied with a straight face, "I like to kill things, but Mom says I shouldn't, so I picked the ham because it can't scream."
Oh.
When my son was little, he, maybe about 3, I scolded him for misbehaving, so he hid his head under the blanket. I pretended I couldn't find him by saying, "Where's my little Carson?" He slowly lowered the blanket and with a dead evil stare said, "Carson is gone, I am Rick." And they don't know a Rick.
Okay. Oh.
I think I got 3 more, yeah. My daughter said to me that there is a woman who watches her watch movies in her room and sleeps on the ceiling above her bed when she sleeps. She also says it does not like me and wants to eat my heart. My kid watches Elmo and Dinosaur Train. Where is she getting this from?
Dinosaur Train?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show?
No, I haven't. I don't know what it is.
I actually like that show.
I don't know what it is.
There has to be a little bit of happiness sprinkled throughout these episodes.
I have a 3-year-old who says some pretty strange stuff. Last night, he said, "Mommy, the man, the very big man with big yellow eyes is looking at you." I look and there's nothing. I tell him there's no man and he's make-believe. My son laughs. "Oh, he's hiding now." 2 minutes later, "Oh no, Mommy, you made him very mad. Now he says he will come when you are sleeping."
Great.
When my oldest was about 3, I had a really weird dream where an alien was trying to take my son. I was laying in bed watching this alien take him by hand and started taking off towards the window. When I went to scream, I woke up. Here's the creepy part. I wake up to find my 3-year-old turning on the nightlight in our room. He turns to look at me and says, "Oh, it's okay, the alien is gone." And that's my 10 stories that kids have said.
I've got 2 pictures.
Oh, no.
I've got 2 scary photos and a scary video.
Oh,
I'm going to have to edit these a little bit, but I'll have to edit it in post, but we can take as long as we want. The first one, I'm going to pop it on screen so you guys can see it as well. The first one, now in this one, there's... No. There's a story behind it.
Oh, okay.
The story is that girl is crying.
Yeah.
They were getting together for the photo. The girl's crying, and they're like, get in the shot with us and take a photo. And she's like, "No, I don't want to." And she starts crying, and they're like, "Well, why?" And she was like, "The boy is scaring me."
Oh my god, I got chills.
And if you zoom in...
Oh, no! No!
And the other one...
Ooh.
The other one, there's not a story to it.
Uh-huh.
It's just, I hate photos like these.
Oh my god, I did too. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, I don't like it.
I looked these up at like 4 in the morning, and I was terrified.
Yeah, I did too. I looked up my stories.
So the video I
very
have...
late.
The video I have is of poltergeist's activity in the workplace. Now, everything's fine at first. Everything's fine at first. And I'm going to do it a little bit longer for you guys. We're going to just kind of breeze through. But anyway, weird stuff starts happening. And chairs start moving. There's one point where, like, all the monitors turn on at the same time.
Oh, my God.
Like, if this was staged, it would have to be a really elaborate staging.
Yeah.
You get into it a little bit.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, doors start shutting. Door handles start jiggling a lot.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you see the handles turn.
Yeah. That's nearly impossible to do.
Yeah.
Especially on camera.
Yeah. All at once. All this is going on at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So that's one of my favorite videos ever. Just because it's
terrifying.
It's security cameras. Whether or not any of these are true is beyond us.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
It's good. It's October. Halloween is coming. Mm-hmm. It's good for a scare. It's good for a laugh. You get over it. By November, you're fine.
By November, you're eating Thanksgiving food.
By November, you're thinking about eating until you can't anymore. So anyway, that's our some of our favorite scary things that
I say that we should start our game.
You want to start our game now?
Let's start our game.
Let's start our game now.
All
We're
right.
gonna play the Lazy Afternoon Show. We're gonna make origami happen.
I can't remember how to make one of the things that I'm gonna make.
Do we have paper?
I know how to make the other one. Yeah.
Go get paper.
What kind of paper do you want?
It doesn't even matter.
All right.
Now, how's what's gonna happen is Bree already knows how to make some origami stuff. I don't know how to make any of it, so I'm going to focus on one thing. And Bree's going to make probably 14 things by the time I get the one done. I got instructions for a crane.
We have scissors. You're going to do the crane?
I'm going to do the crane.
All I need is a pair of scissors.
I'm going to do the crane. I'm going to fail miserably. I have here instructions to make a crane.
Well.
I went ahead and did a little bit of homework.
Have a piece of paper.
I would love to have one.
I'll try to take it off as best as I can.
Oh, that's fine.
There you go.
I'm going to work on a crane. What are you guys going to work on at home?
I'm going to work
Comment below what you guys know how to make origami. I don't know anything about it. You can make a couple things.
Yeah, I can. The box is going to take the longest time, so I'm going to start with the box.
Alright, I'm going to start with the crane. Square sheet of paper. I have my paper
this is
right
what
here.
I do for the square. I kind of just, fold it up to there so that it makes a perfect square. And cut that off.
Oh my, you thought this out a lot more than I was.
Well, art class does that to you.
I was in art classes.
Yeah, we were taking the same...
We had the same teacher. Our English teacher hated my... Okay. The English teacher I had in 7th grade
is the social studies teacher I had in 6th grade.
And she hated me, and therefore...
Hated me.
Hated
just
her.
Because I'm his sister.
We shared last names.
Yep. When I was in 6th grade, the first day of school, no less, she introduced herself. She had gotten married somehow. And no, wait. And she called herself Miss Curtis, not Miss Sloan. And so...
Miss Sloan, if you're watching this,
sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. You were a mean lady.
Yeah, so the first day of school, my last name is Phillips, and so when she called our attendance and all that, she said, "Phillips, are you related to Leonard Phillips?" I was like, "Yes."
I started something awful for her.
I knew it was bad the moment she goes, "Oh." Take a seat.
Have a seat, young lady. Not that she talks like that. But
no.
When I was in school, I didn't have a homework assignment or something. I was a really bad... Don't do what I did, kids. Like, do well in school. I did not. Anyway,
I did well up until high school.
I didn't have my homework assignment or something. Or I didn't listen to what she said. And anyway, she came to me specifically while in the middle of class. And she was like, "Why isn't this filled out?" And I said... And I didn't even say anything. I looked at her like this. And she goes, "Wipe that stupid look off your face."
Jeez.
And I kept my stupid face on there because you're not going to talk to me like that, lady.
I had gotten into ISD over something I didn't do. That's a different story entirely. But it was not my fault.
Right.
I know that sounds crazy, but I was a good kid.
I was not.
So, when I got sent to ISD for 3 days over someone else...
that happens.
Lo and behold, Miss Sloan was the ISD teacher. And this was in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had escaped her grasp.
No.
But I didn't. And so, I had to go to the bathroom. I had bladder problems because I had just gotten over a bladder infection. So I had to go whenever, I had to go.
What?
What?
Turn paper over and fold in half both ways. I did that.
So anyway, I had bladder issues and I really had to go to the bathroom. If you know what ISD is, it's in-school detention. It's not fun. So, I had asked her to go to the bathroom, and I had a note and everything. And she got mad, took me to the bathroom, and, okay, on the note, it had said, "I need you to help me kill somebody." Somebody else had written that. I didn't write anything else on it. I just kind of threw it away and said, "What are you talking about?" But because I didn't report it, I got ISD for 3 days. Anyway, so when she took me to the bathroom, after getting mad at me, she said, "What are you thinking writing something like that anyway? Are you stupid?" And I went, "Are you?" So I got another ISD for 1 day, but...
The misadventures of Miss Sloan, as I knew her. Apparently she got married.
Must have paid her or something.
That dude. Mr. Sloan, I am so very sorry that you have to deal with the things that you have to deal with.
Goodness gracious.
Using the creases, bring top 3 corners down to bottom corner. That's what it says! I'm not making that up.
What are you supposed to... What?
It's a crane.
Well, I made one half of my box.
I'm still at the folding stages.
Mr. Parks, thank you.
Mr. Parks, if you ever watch this show, oh my goodness. I can't even put it into words. All I can do is awkwardly stare at a screen.
Yeah.
You were amazing.
He used to call me Phillips, and he liked me because you were my brother.
See? It evens out. There's a balance. I loved Mr. Parks.
Me too.
He was amazing.
We would always talk about the Beatles and music and...
See, I used
awesome
to draw.
things.
I used to draw like anime characters.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Don't draw anime." And I was like, "Why? What's the big deal?" And he's like, watch it literally. Watch it from an artist standpoint. It's the same drawing 4 times." And I was like, and then I watched Dragon Ball Z afterwards, and I'm like, "You're right."
You used to draw Dragon Ball Z characters, like the eyes.
Oh, I still do.
Oh, you do?
I still do. I can't help it. It's a beautiful style.
Yeah, it is.
Using creases, top 3 corners. Bring it down to the bottom corner.
Oh. Oh. I don't know how to make a crane. I just know how to make a box.
This isn't working. Shut up! I've never done origami before.
I'm surprised because Mr. Parks, this is how I learned.
We were too busy making ancient hieroglyphs. It was amazing.
Man, that's awesome. Why didn't we get that?
We used to burn paper.
We did. That's how I learned how to do calligraphy, though.
Yeah.
Was Mr. Parks.
Yep.
And then I kind of just branched off on my own.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna. He said we're gonna set stuff on fire today, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. Oh, I see what it's saying. I'm an idiot.
He was awesome. Now we both had the same art teacher in middle school too, Miss Kwok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
the one with
really
the tattooed eyeliner.
Yeah, she was out there. She had this crazy hair that was out to here, but she was amazing.
Yeah, like 80s hair.
But she was really something.
Her and Miss Onan.
Miss Onan was. If Miss Kwok, Miss Onan, Mr. Parks, or Miss Sloan watches this, not so much Miss Sloan. Anyway, thank you for watching the show. It's over now. I'm going to show you my crane on social media. Facebook.com/The Lazy Afternoon.